All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of my very few live sessions. I want to talk about YouTube prohibiting people from getting monetizations until they hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. And I'll stay on here until the conversation gets boring. So I'm going to wait for a little bit for some people to drop in. So whenever people get here, we'll see who's all here. So, welcome. I just started this live stream. I'm talking about how YouTube is requiring 1,000 subscribers in order to have videos monetized. That means people that are making videos will now get $0 for all their hard work until they hit the $1,000 mark. So I want to talk about what that means for me, what I hope to do in the future moving forward as far as it comes to this channel, how that affects me, and see who's here. I don't usually get the chance to talk live to people and get me and Julian Whataburger again. I'm not in Corpus Christi right now. I am out of town. So I am sad that starting on February 20th, YouTube is going to basically take away my chances of getting any money from YouTube until I get to 1,000 marks. Now, how much money have I made off YouTube? That's a common question people will ask. How much money do you make off YouTube? Well, not a lot. I've actually made $43. So, not a lot. I don't do it for the money. So, it's not like a big, oh my gosh, I'm not getting paid. But it was something nice to look forward to because it is a lot of hard work. I do have to go spend my time to go watch all these movies. I do have to spend time writing everything that I think about out. And so it was nice to know that I was getting compensated somewhat and knowing that at some point that will come back to me. So, what's going to happen to this channel? Well, I plan on continuing how I've been, except now, starting on February 20th, unless I get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be making $0. So, and why? It's because I don't do my channel to make money. The money is nice, like a little incentive, but I'm not doing this because I want to make a second source of income. I'm doing it because I just really, really like to watch movies. And I like to talk, in case y'all haven't been able to figure that out. So, being able to talk about movies, something that I like to watch, is always really exciting. Who's here, by the way? There's a couple of viewers here. Who's watching? Like, ASL, identify yourself. Not really, but it doesn't tell me, like, who's here, but who's like wanting to know about the future of my channel. I'm curious. Say hello or something, because uh it has this little chat box here, but no one's talking. So anyways, um so that stinks that that's gonna happen. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to hit. Oh, hey Angel, how's it going? uh Christian, oh, all these students. That's awesome. How are y'all doing? Did y'all enjoy your extra day off today? Your winter break? Good. I did too. I had an awesome break. This lighting's really cold. I'm going to turn this lamp on. Ugh. Is this lamp not going to turn on? Never mind then. Yeah, my car door was frozen today. So, kind of a side note, moving away from the YouTube thing, my car door was frozen and like I unlocked the door and I could not even open the door. It was really annoying. My aunt, we went to Walmart to try and get de-icer and they do not sell de-icer. Um I guess in Texas. It's on their website. Like, you can go to walmart.com. They sell de-icer, but I guess they're like, you don't have to ship any to Texas, because I mean, those fools, that they aren't gonna have to deal with their cars freezing on them. So my car is completely frozen. I was gonna try to scrape all the ice off until they told us we don't have to go to work tomorrow because of all this freezing going on. So I'll have to figure it out tomorrow unless the sun defrosts my car. But anyway, I am seriously, there are cars spinning out on the freeway. That is insane. Luckily, my car, I mean, I'm not even going to try to drive on the freeway right now. This weather is insane, unreal, crazy to like the fifth power. It is ugly. Hello, new people that are joining the YouTube live stream. So I was just talking earlier how YouTube is now requiring creators to have 1,000 subscribers if they want to make any money from their YouTube videos. And it's a little unfortunate. I can see why YouTube's wanting to do this. They're basically wanting to make sure that the people that they're giving money to are making content that people really want to watch. And it's not just that we have 1,000 subscribers, it's also that we have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. So if I got 1,000 subscribers but had like 1,000 hours barely of watch time, then that would mean basically nothing. So I currently have 1,800 hours of watch time. That means you guys have looked at my face for 1,800 hours. That's kind of a little creepy to think about, that 1,800 hours of my face has been seen. That's a lot. But I need to get to 4,000 hours if I want to get my videos monetized in the future. And so I'm not giving up. I'm not going to be like, my YouTube videos aren't getting monetized. I give up on everything, like emo cut myself. No, I just thinking that sucks because I'm not at that line yet. But I'm a person that just takes a challenge and goes through with it, like trying to meet that challenge. I'm actually kind of excited because even though I'm not at that level yet, it's going to give me a bar to reach, and I like a good challenge. I like a good game, trying to figure out how to get there. And obviously, like I said earlier in my video, I like what I get to do, so it's not like I'm having to sit here and make videos that I absolutely hate. It's fun stuff that I get to talk about. So anyways, this video to say nothing's changing, just that if I don't get to that goal within a month, I'll be getting 0. But I'll continue to create and I will feel strongly that I will eventually at some point be able to meet that goal of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. Now, what's this comment? There was a cop car that ran into a taco thing. Whoa. So, crazy weather in the city. There is ice everywhere. Watch the roads because it is very easy to get in an accident. It's horrible. I feel like I'm stuck inside my house because I can't go anywhere. It's too cold to walk anywhere. I want to go to the gym. I can't go to the gym. Um, Luckily, I do have food here, so that is a good thing. Um, who's watching still? There's 4 viewers right now. There was, I think, a little bit more earlier. But who's here? Hey, there's these cool filters. Does that look weird? Whoa! Burn, 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 burn. Oh, okay, that looks like old school movie style. Burr, murmur, 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 murmur. Remember me. Sergio Espinosa, what's going on, sir? How are you doing? So there's a couple people just coming in. Talking about the future of YouTube starting February 20th. Only people with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time are going to be able to monetize videos. So I actually have a copy of the email that YouTube sent me. So my friend who also does videos, which I'll go ahead and plug her channel right now. Her channel's Pay or Wait. She's getting this email too, and she puts hundreds of hours of hard work into her videos, and it's unfortunate that this little compensation that we look forward to getting is something that's no longer going to be something that we get because YouTube is upping their standards, which I don't have a problem with. I'm not like mad at YouTube for requiring more of creators to earn more. It's just unfortunate. I'm not mad at YouTube because I get they don't want to just be giving out stuff to people that aren't creating quality content. But at the same time, I do feel like, I mean, I do value my production quality. I do think that a lot of the stuff that I make, I mean, you could argue with me. Maybe you think the stuff you make is like complete crap. But I try really hard to do some pretty cool stuff. So this is the email YouTube sent out on 44 minutes ago. That's when they sent it. So today's date, whoops. They sent it on today's date 44 minutes ago. This is what they said. This is the download. They said, today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partner Program. While our goal remains to keep the YPP, that stands for YouTube Partner Program, open to as many channels as possible, we recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect Creator Avenue across the YouTube ecosystem. So what's that mean? Here's like the important stuff. So under the new eligibility requirements, your YouTube channel is no longer eligible for monetizations because it doesn't meet the new threshold of, this is the new thing, 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. So 4,000 hours, that's a lot. That's like, how many days is that? Someone should do math right now. Like, get a calculator out and tell me like how many like days of like just consistent watching is that? That would be, here, I'm bad at math. That's like 4,000 divided by 24. How many like consistent days of someone watching my face do they have to do in order to meet the threshold? It's a heck of a lot. But anyways, the email goes on to say, so within a year, 4,000 people, within a year, 4,000 hours of people watching my face is what's required. And I need 1,000 subscribers, people that want to come back and know about what movies they should go watch and what movies they should avoid. And as a result, I'm going to lose access to all monetization features on February 20th. Unless, I love this word unless, because it gives me hope for a future, hope for a brighter day. Here, let me read to y'all the unless. Maybe y'all can help me out with this if you know people that can go subscribe to my channel right now. You should go tell them, hey, yo, this dude needs some help. 167 days. Thank you so much for doing the math, Christian. So 4,000 hours, ladies and gentlemen, is 167 days of consistently people watching my face. That's like cray-cray. Super crazy. I can't imagine that. That's half a year of people watching my face. I think it's half a year. I don't know. What's a year divided by... I don't know. Anyways, it's a lot. And I'm bad at math. But anyways, here's the unless portion of the email. It says... So I'm going to be suspended from monetization unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. This serves as a 30-day notice. 30-day notice. That makes me feel like getting fired. I feel like we're giving you an official 30-day notice to get your act together, or we're letting you go. Bye, Felicia. It's not us, it's you. You suck. That's what I feel like. I'm like, are you for real? You are literally cutting me off. Sad face, like sad emoji, tears. Not really, but yeah, kind of. So they're giving me a 30-day notice that my YouTube partner program terms are terminated, gone. Hasta la vista, baby. And now they give me a bunch of like stuff I don't care about at the bottom here to like make me feel better. Who's gonna feel better after reading their account isn't getting monetized? Like, you can benefit from Creator Academy so you can actually learn how to make good videos, and our help center, so that way, you know, when you reach this crazy like 160 days of people watching you and 1,000 subscribers, then we'll re-monetize your videos. So, you know what I gotta say to that, YouTube? You know what I gotta say to that? Bring on the challenge, because your boy here is ready to go attack it head on. I'm gonna get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna get to 4,000 hours of people looking at my face, 167 days of people looking at my awesome, charming face. Not really. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, I mean, not the, never mind. Yes, I'm going to meet this goal. I'm going to knock it out of the park. And the way I'm going to do that is just continue what I've been doing in the past. I've been watching movies. For those of y'all wondering what's coming up, I'm watching Den of Thieves and Maze Runner this week. Next month, we got Black Panther. That's going to be a huge, huge video. We got Wrinkle in Time. These are big movies coming out in the next couple months that I'm really stoked to see. Some people were saying I should go do a 2018 most anticipated video, and I would just say that my most anticipated videos are my most anticipated movies are Black Panther, Wrinkle in Time, Wreck-It Ralph 2 is going to come out later, Deadpool 2 is going to come out. Those are all movies that I'm like extremely like dedonkulously excited to go watch. And so I am going to do my best to watch these movies as early as possible so I can let you guys know if it's great or if it's not great. And it should be good. If there's anything that y'all want to know about a movie, let me know. I've pretty much seen every single movie that is out in theaters as of right now, other than Ferdinand. I skipped my screening for that. And Father Figures, I didn't see that, and I didn't see All the Money in the World. But everything else, I think I've pretty much seen. So, don't want to know anything about a movie, let me know. I'll tell you what I think about it, what I don't think about it. I mean, what I think negatively about it, what I think positively about it. And I'm going to continue to bring you great content. I don't think that this is going to change anything really, just the fact that if I don't meet this crazy standard YouTube has, then I'm not going to be making money. But here's the thing, I'm kind of glad that this starts now. Because had that been their bar set a year ago, which is when I started my YouTube channel on March 31st, I might have been, that might have been like a little too much. Like, whoa, 1,000 subscribers. I only have like 1 or like 10, you know, just starting at the time. Back then, YouTube required, I think it was 100 subscribers. And so that I got within a week or a month. I just basically told my friends and family, yo, I'm starting a YouTube channel, go subscribe. And I think had I initially started, it had said you need 1,000 subscribers. That would have been crazy. So I'm actually fortunate that for this period of time, I've been able to, for the majority of the time I've been on YouTube, I've been able to have my videos monetized as I get to 500 And what's this Meinhardt's Music? What kind of videos do you make, Meinhardt's Music? Yeah, I'm assuming music, or I could be wrong. I have not looked at your channel. I don't think. I could be wrong. I look at lots of channels a day. What's ASMR? Please enlighten me. You know what? I feel dumb for asking. I have Google. Let me put it on Google. Anyway,
it's 11 o'clock.
It's 11. Oh, yeah. So I have my computer announce the time because I suck at, like, keeping track of. Oh, you know what? My phone's gonna die, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go get the charger. You can get a tour of my whittle biddle room. I'm in my back room because it's cleaner than my real room. Actually, yeah, y'all don't want to see my real room. It'd be scaring y'all. It'd be like, whoa, this dude needs to have a cleanup day. What's his problem? I know I do need to have a cleanup day. It is insane to the membrane. Don't look at my room. It is horrible, like disgusting and hideous, and any other negative word you want to fill in the blank with. Okay, hopefully my phone doesn't die during the period of time that I take to plug the USB charger into la computadora. I think it's la or L, one of those. What's up, movie files, ya boy? So, if you have not subscribed to Movie Files, you should go subscribe. Elliot and Morgan do the same thing I do. They tell you what movies are good, what movies are bad. So if you want a second opinion, if you're like, I don't know, I can trust that EskimoTV. He's like a little cray-cray. Go check out Movie Files. They do a great job, and you get two opinions from them at just advertising, just reviewing different films. So, anyways, I have 8 viewers now. There's 8 people that decided, hey, I have nothing better else to do with my evening, so I'm gonna go look at a crazy guy on camera talking about YouTube and his channel. Well, welcome, 8 people. I feel privileged and honored to be in your presence. 9 people now. Welcome, 9 people who are watching me on YouTube live as we speak. I'm talking about my YouTube channel. For those of y'all that are just tuning in, let me kind of give you a quick brief update on what I've been talking about. So YouTube is now requiring that creators like myself and like Movie Files and other people have 1,000 subscribers in order to make any money off of their videos. And basically my response to that is bring on the challenge. I am going to make it my goal to hit that mark. And I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Bring great quality content, watching my movies, typing all my thoughts out. Guys, before y'all see any video, I spend about an hour typing all my thoughts out. Just to make sure that I've said everything that I want to say about a movie. And there'll be often times where I'll go back and be like, oh, I wish I could have put this or that in my review. And I'll be like super salty, but most of the time I get everything that I want to say out there. And so I put a lot of effort into doing that. So I am going to continue doing what I've been doing, and hopefully I'll be able to hit that threshold. But you know what? If I don't, monetization, this is a hobby. I would do this for free because I really enjoy what I get to do. Review more horror. What horror films do you like? Tomb Stories. I grew up liking the Saw series. I love the first 3, and I made myself watch the rest of them because it was one of those, like, I was already invested in the first 3. I have to watch all of them now. And I really like the first 2 Saw movies. The third one was okay. It was a good conclusion to the series. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, like especially 7 and 5, I think was the really boring one. Puppet Master, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are all super classics. I definitely should maybe make room to do more classic films. Are there any films for anyone else watching that are classics that you think would be cool to review? I try to focus my time on new movies that are coming out because it's literally movies that no one else has had the chance to go watch, and so people can check out my reviews and know in advance, like, is this movie worth my money or not? Um, and so that's kind of the goal of my channel. It's kind of changed throughout its length. So I started my channel March 31st, 2017. I realized I like to talk. And I love movies, I love TV, and so if there's something that I want to talk about, why not make a channel where I get to do that all the time? So I started off with TV shows because they were free, and then I started getting invited to advanced screenings where I could watch movies for free. And so, guys, so people ask me all the time, like, how do you watch all these movies? I bet, like, you spend so much money. So this is what I do. So I get invited to early advanced screenings. Thank you, Mindy Hearts Music. I will subscribe back to you as soon as I'm done with this live video. I'll go check out your content, see what your stuff's all about. Appreciate it. But anyways, people tell me all the time, like, how do you see all these movies? You're literally at the movies all the time. Yo, I'm in the stream. What's up, Jess Yak? What is going on? So people ask me, how do you see all these movies for free? So there's a really cool website called advancedscreenings.com. I stumbled upon this on Google back in October, and you can literally go watch any movie for free if your city has advanced screenings. So you just print out a pass, typically is what they'll give you, wait in a crazy line of like crazy people, and you can go watch the movie. So I have a spreadsheet here. Y'all want to see all the movies that I've seen in the past couple months for free? It's literally probably over 40 something. It's insane. Let me give you a list. I've pretty much seen every major motion picture that's been made. And I plan, despite this implementation, oh yeah, your biology class, that's awesome. I forgot. Oh man, I remember. Despite this implementation YouTube has made to require 1,000 subscribers, I'm still gonna make content. So I'm gonna show you all the movies I've watched and the movies that I plan on watching moving forward. So check it out. My first screening was a really like low-key movie no one ever really watched. Oh, I love Black Mirror Tomb Stories. I've seen about 3 or 4 episodes at my friend April's house. If she was on here, she'd be like, whoa, Black Mirror's really good. I've seen a couple episodes, really love them. I need to check more out. I spend so much time watching movies, it's really hard to check out TV shows. I make time for Stranger Things, of course, but I haven't had time for a new TV show since then. Alright, so these are all the movies I've got to see. These are all movies I've that I've watched for free. So you'll see here in this Excel. So I'm a bit of a like super OCD person. Like I like to track things, and so I have an Excel sheet. Right now it's making me like super on edge that it's not titled, so I'm going to title it right now. I don't know why I didn't title it. I feel like I've committed a sin just because now I've noticed that fact. Okay. So these are movies I've seen. These are all for free. I saw the Meyerowitz Stories, Professor Marston, and the Wonder Woman, Happy Death Day, Only the Brave. The Junkie Snowman movie. I hated that movie. Worst movie of the year. Like, the most boring fart fest, like, ever. Don't go watch that movie. You'll hate yourself for watching it. Suburbicon, Jigsaw, Goodbye to Christopher Robin, The Foreigner. Marshall. OMG comments, don't worry, I'll give everyone a recap in a minute. People are coming in like occasionally. Right now what I'm doing is I'm showing people just all of the movies I've seen in 2017, and then I'll kind of connect it to what's going to happen with the future of YouTube videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen Marshall, Geostorm, Thor Ragnarok, Daddy's Home 2, Coco is my favorite movie of 2017. If you have not seen Coco, go watch it. It is a beautiful, heart-wrenching movie. The Star, Wonder, Justice League Downsizing was a bore fest, even though the trailer looked good. Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Hostiles, Wonder, The Disaster Artist, Jumanji, Greatest Showman. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not paid for any of these movies that I'm showing you right now. I got to see all of these for free, with the exception of Star Wars and Jigsaw. They did not have advanced screenings for those two, but all these other ones I got to see. So Pitch Perfect 3, Insidious The Last Key, Paddington, The Commuter, 12 Strong, The Disaster Artist, and Lady Bird. That was a mouthful. So those of y'all that are just tuning into the live stream right now, welcome. Y'all, it is a privilege to be in your presence, that y'all are taking time out of your lovely evening to tune into my face. And so what is going on is YouTube is now requiring YouTube creators like myself to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which equates to 167 days of consistent watch time. So, I'm at 585 subscribers right now. So I need a little bit more than 400 in order to reach that 1,000 subscriber goal. And I'm up for the challenge, is basically what I've been telling people. This isn't something that, like, I'm going to crawl up in a ball and be like, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. My life means nothing now. I'm not going to do that because, so I know I'm really upset by this. They're making it harder for smaller channels because look, let me tell you their reasoning here. I will read you the official email that YouTube creators got today. Not the whole thing, but just the part about why they're doing this, which I'm not gonna, it sucks, and I'm obviously would oppose it if I could. But I can understand why they're doing it. It makes sense. So, so their requirement to monetize videos was that you had 10,000 lifetime views, which I got that fairly easily. But it says starting today, the new requirement is 4,000 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, even though I don't have a problem with YouTube having standards, I feel like they made a super big jump. Like, that's like asking a kid to just do, I mean, it's like expecting a little bit and then like a year later expecting like 20 times more. Like 10,000 views, like a view could have been 30 seconds of watching. Now they're requiring a specific number of watch time, 4,000 hours. Like 10,000 views could have been 500 minutes if everyone just, like closed the video super quickly. But they are getting super strict now. YouTube wants, like I said, in this official email that I got from them today, they're requiring 4,000 hours of watch time within the past year. My channel has not even been on for a year. My channel has been up since March 31st. Joe the Show, yes. Although your channel's doing really good. Joe the Show, what's your subscriber count at? For those of y'all that have not seen Joe the Show's channel, he does some really comedic funny videos that will make you laugh really hard. I've laughed every single time. Yes, it is hard to make money. I don't know why they're making this a big deal, because literally my total amount of money that I've made is less than $100. And YouTube does not even let you cash out. Google AdSense, which is the partnership that they go through, they do not let you cash out. You know, cash me outside. How about that? They don't let you cash out until you get to 100 subscriber. I mean, $100 worth of money. Like, and I haven't even reached that threshold. So I wonder if they're gonna let me cash out what I've made so far, because I've made a certain amount and I haven't hit the 100 mark. I wonder if I'll be able to get that money before they make the changes. Um, but what is oh, the Logan Paul thing? Yeah, that makes sense. That was crazy. Joe the Show, how many subscribers you're at? I'll go look in a minute. But if you're still watching, how many subscribers are you if you're watching still? Dude, you have 1,300 subscribers. That's awesome. So you need to go check, I guess, on your minutes. I'm worried about that too. I feel like I can have a lot of subscribers, but what matters also, so YouTube's getting really strict about this. I could have 5 million subscribers. If no one's watching my content, they do not want to pay me for I mean, if no one's watching a large portion of my content, they don't want to pay me for it. So right now I'm at 1,800 hours, 1,800, and they're requiring 4,000. So I've been on for not even a year, and I need to do double of what I've done within the next month in order for me to continue making money, which is obviously, I mean, it could happen. I mean, I could post my Black Panther review tomorrow and people would blow up and be like, whoa, you have to watch this review of Black Panther, and like everyone tunes in and goes watches it. That would be super stellar. But I'll be candid with y'all, I don't think that's gonna happen. Not because I don't believe in myself, but just because that would be like whew, like a super huge spike of growth. And the only time I've seen that much growth was when I posted my Coco video a month before it showed. Yeah, make YouTube great again. So Joe the Show, you can check your watch time if you go to your analytics page on YouTube. If you go to Creator Studio, there should be a tab that says analytics. And if you don't have a computer, like if you only have your phone or a tablet, you should have a computer, right? Because you edit your show. Well, anyway, to do it on a phone or a tablet, you have to download a separate app where you can look at analytics, and then you need to go to watch time, and then you can have it tell you how much watch time you have over your lifetime, or over the past 12 months, which for me happens to be since March. Well, I've only been alive, not physically, but my channel has only been alive since March 31st. So, so that's how far back I'm looking, and I have 1,800 hours. It gave it to me in minutes, but I just divided it by 60, and they're requiring 4,000 hours. I can show you my analytics page, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see what I see on my end from a creator point of view. Yes, Real Chase Lee. For those of y'all that have not checked out Real Chase Lee's page, you should go check it out. Really cool videos on that channel. And so, yes, I am like, I can't believe they're doing this. It really sucks. But I think that I can probably meet this standard within, I want to make it my goal to hit it by summertime. Even though that would be way faster than what I've done over the past, let me see, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Okay, so sorry, I'm bad at math. Or bad at calculating. My channel has been alive for 10 months. And if I can get my channel by summertime, which is like 6 months, to 1,000 subscribers, I think that would be very doable, even though it'd be way faster than what I've done previously. I think it's doable because I have more people talking about my channel, and people say like once something starts growing, it grows faster than what it initially like had. So I definitely think I can hit the 1,000 subscribers mark by summertime. That's going to be my goal. If I can hit it in a month, like, waboom, like, I'm done. But to be more realistic, I'm going to set my expectation for summertime. Um, but anyways, I'm in the middle of doing three things. I was going to show you my analytics page. I was going to show you um, where YouTube says why they're doing this. And I was going to show you some other third thing. I can't remember. What do y'all want to see? There's 6 people watching. What do y'all want to see? My analytics page, the YouTube email, or should I end the video now? Are we done? You're like, man, this guy won't stop talking. He talks forever. I know, I do talk like forever. Do y'all like this, by the way? Should I do more live videos? Joe the Show, 51,000 minutes. So you would do 51,000 divided by 60, and you need to get it to 4. It's dumb. If analytics spits you out a number in minutes, but they're requiring hours, they should like convert it for you. Like, this is technology. Why is YouTube making us do work when they should be doing the work? Like, I mean, math. Anyway, yeah, I think I have. Let me go check my analytics real quick. And I'll go do that since that's what I think some people might want to check out. Oh, shoot, my laptop's at 3%. I need to go get a charger. Let me go do that. I need a charger. My laptop's going to die. Ooh. What's my phone percent at? I hope if I go to my home screen, I don't end the live video. We'll find out right now. I'm pushing the home button. It is ridiculous. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. It like super sucks. But the way I see it is I started this for fun, and I think that if this causes anyone to like just give up, I would almost ask them like, were you doing it for the money, or did you do it because you truly enjoyed it? Now, it's always like a nice extra incentive. Like, it's not going to feel as powerful as it did before. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing it to get paid. I'm doing it because I genuinely have a fun time making these videos for you guys. Let me check out one moment. I'm going to check out what my phone percentage is at. I hope it doesn't end the live video. If it does, oops. No, it doesn't. There's, hey, I'm still live. It says I'm live. Okay. I thought it ended because it was like had the red thing at the top, and then it went away, and I was like, which makes complete sense, right? Hello, new people watching. If you're like new, you just chimed in, you're wondering what's going on, please ask, because I don't want to keep repeating myself. But YouTube has raised the bar. They are basically telling people no unless you get a lot of people looking at all your videos. This has been fun going live, though. Do y'all like this? Do y'all prefer live videos over my scripted one? Not scripted, but like I have an agenda when I'm doing a pre-recorded video versus this one. I'm just going with the flow. Can't believe I've been with you guys for 42 minutes. I have no clue. That is a possible scenario. I mean, that's a possibility, because I mean, maybe they just, don't want like channels like that to just be posting whatever they want. 1 second, I'm plugging in my laptop charger because it gives my face a good light. Urgh. Okay, my laptop is charging, and now I can charge mi telefono. I have no idea why they're doing this, but I think that they are wanting to for sure just protect or just raise the bar of who they're paying, which I'm like, if small channels are barely making anything, why take that away? Why take away the one thing that makes them feel like all their hard work matters? Because any YouTube creator, if y'all are watching, any YouTube creator will tell you that they put a lot of hard work into their videos. It's not just Whoa, this filter looks cool. Sorry. Okay. It's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna go record a video today and like then post it. No, like any good YouTube creator thinks about what's gonna be said, what's gonna be in their video. You take hours of time to make a 15-second little intro video that people probably like to skip over because they want to get to the main part of your video. You have to, I mean, anyways, there's a lot of effort that goes into videos. Um, Hey, Astronomical One, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while, or I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing good, man. Um, oh, that sucks. Yeah, Joe the Show. I've had 2 videos on my channel that I could not monetize. Really quick, Astronomical One. So the new thing that YouTube is doing is we need to have 1,000 subscribers, and not only 1,000 subscribers. Joe the Show, another YouTube creator currently watching right now, he has over 1,000 subscribers, but they're also requiring that people have over 4,000 hours of watch time. And the reason why they're doing this, I have their email here. YouTube is saying that I know Patreon is something to worth consider, but I have not gotten really that going. YouTube tries to justify themselves here. They say, though these changes will affect a significant number of channels, that's like Joe the Show, that's like me, that's like Movie Files, it's a bunch of people that I know personally. 99% of those affected were making less than $100 per year. So my thing is, if we weren't making that much money, why are they gonna take that away? Like, if we were making diddly squats, basically, it was penny change to them, but it gave us a reason, a motivation to produce some of these videos. Why are they gonna take away that one thing that kind of gives us, it's not the reason why we create. We create because we really enjoy it. But why are they gonna create? Why are they gonna take away that one thing that really kind of gives us a small little incentive to do it? Maybe when we don't feel like it. Because I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, like I've recorded a video when that was the last thing I wanted to be doing because I have at least one a week commitment. There was a video like a month ago that I did not want to record. I wanted to go hang out with my friends, or just sit in my room and do nothing. But because I had a commitment, it was the Post and Molly's Game, 2 movies that were good, but at that time I didn't feel like talking about them. But I wanted to get my reviews out early. I didn't want to not post anything for that week. I was out of town for my best movies of 2017 video, and I did that so I could get it out by December 31st. When I could have just been, chillaxing out of town. So anyways, a lot of times when we don't want to have to force this stuff out, knowing that, hey, we're getting a little bit of something is nice. But with that being said, so Astronomical, yeah, it really does feel like a job. Sometimes, not all the time, but when people have expectations, they expect you to post within a certain time. You start to feel pressure. Whereas before you feel like, oh, I can post whenever I want. I have I just watched this movie that I really love, like Coco. That was my favorite movie last year. I love Coco, by the way. If you have not seen Coco, go watch it. You will cry your eyes out. If you don't, you need to get a new heart. Just kidding. Like I watched Coco and I was so excited to go home and talk about it. And then there's other movies like the crappy Snowman movie that I cared nothing about. And I had to go home. Actually, that one wasn't that bad. That one was so bad, I was excited kind of to talk about how bad it was. But there's just some stinker movies that I don't care to talk about sometimes But because people have that expectation of, oh, this dude needs to post once a week or once every 2 weeks, or he's not relevant anymore, or why did Olaf Frozen Adventure was the worst ever. Don't even get me started on that. If you watched Coco and had to watch the Olaf Frozen Adventure, oh goody lord, I am so sorry if you had to watch Olaf. Like, I love Olaf, like he's awesome in Frozen, but Olaf the Frozen Adventure was the most boring thing I've ever seen. First of all, it is 22 minutes long. Previews are 15 minutes, so people that were going to watch Coco at 7 p.m. didn't even start Coco till like 7:30, 7:45. And it wasn't even interesting. It was boring. My mom, who I went to go watch Coco with, I've seen Coco 4 times, by the way.
11:30.
My mom, who I went to go watch Coco with, she was like, "Are we in the right movie?" People were confused. But with that being said, yes, there's times where creators don't want to post, but they feel pressure because either they have a schedule of when videos are going to be posted, or they have commitments, or maybe they just don't want to feel like they're kind of going off the face of the planet. They don't want to feel like, oh, people are going to think I don't post videos anymore if I don't post this week or this month. Excuse me. So I think taking away the monetization is not going to be the best thing for YouTube, because there's going to be some creators that would have posted a video, but now that there's not that extra push, that nudge, they might not post that video anymore. And maybe it wouldn't have, those videos probably weren't the best because people weren't as excited to post them. Um, I so I use my can so blah, blah, what so my cam I'll answer the first question and then talk about lighting. So my camera is a DSLR. Do you want me to go get it? It's in the if you want me to go get it, I'll go in a minute. But it's just a DSLR camera, like a photography camera. Photography cameras take really, really good video. And so I have it's a DSLR camera. But if you get a photography camera, the one lens that it comes with, like from Best Buy, sucketh. Like, it's not good. You need to spend an extra $100 on the Nifty 50. That's what photographers call it. It's a 50 millimeter lens with a 1.8 f-stop, which I know I'm throwing numbers at y'all, but it's 50 and 1.8. Memorize two numbers. 50 millimeter 1.8. And you get a beautiful blurry background with me in focus. And I really, really like it. No, you cannot use a Canon. I mean, I could be wrong. So the camera, my Canon T6 is, I think I got it on Black Friday. Black Friday. For $500 or $600. And it comes with two starter lenses, but I never use them. The starter lenses are like, they're okay, like if you're gonna go take pictures, like, but for what I wanted to get my nifty 50 millimeter with a 1.8 f-stop. So 500 for the camera, and then $100 is where you can get that nifty 50 at Best Buy. So it's about $600, and it looks beautiful in my opinion. Now, maybe I'm just biased. Maybe you're like, dude, no, it sucks. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But I think it looks pretty great. I've been using that forever, and I like it. It does that classic Hollywood blurred look, that bokeh look is what they like to call it. Yeah, it comes with a memory card. It comes with a shoulder bag. It comes with two lenses. Now that was at Black Friday. I don't know if it's still that price, but if it is, cha-ching, go get it. So I use that lens. Now for lighting, that was Joe's other question. Yes, Techie Life, I'll subscribe to you too. I'll go check out your channel in a minute. What kind of videos do you do? Let me know. I do movie reviews and TV show reviews occasionally. For lighting, Joe the Show, I use a bunch of lights inside my house. I don't have a light pointing at me. It's really annoying to talk at when there's a bright light shining on my face. I've done it before for my, I think, Goodbye Christopher Robin review, which didn't even get any hits. That review and it looks great when you have a light shining on your face, but it is just unbearable for me. I hate a light shining on my face. What I like to do, it's called soft lighting. If you point a really bright light at the ceiling, it'll create soft light all across your face, and you'll be bright enough to look good for the camera. And my lighting's not the best, honestly. Like the past couple videos, like I'll notice like I have a shadow right here across this part of my face. It looks decent. Like I wouldn't do it if it wasn't good, like standard. But I can definitely notice a shadow. Like if you go watch like my commuter review, I think it's this side. There's a shadow right here. It looks better over here. But to fix that, if I had a really bright light, I would point it at the ceiling, and then that will bounce off the ceiling and create a soft look across the face. So that's probably the best for that. And then I color correct it I use Final Cut Pro 7 because I know that program inside and out. Yeah, the shadow. So the best thing to do, because if you have a light pointing at you, you really need two lights, one for key light on the left and one for fill light on the right. And two bright lights pointing at me is just like, no, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, like going blind. So I can't do a fill and key light. So I'm telling you, if you can get a really, really, really bright light and point it at the ceiling, it'll create this nice soft look. Now, I don't do that because where I film right now has lights. It's just regular like kitchen lights on like the left, the right side of me. So there's a lot of lights to make me look good enough to that I'm happy with. But if you want to look perfect, and what I would do if I had more money to spend on this, see YouTube, you don't need to take my money away. If you gave me more money, I'd go buy better equipment for my show. But what you could do is buy, if you have the time or desire, to buy a really bright light and point it at the ceiling, and then you don't have this bright light shining at your face where you're like, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Eskimo TV. I'm your host. You can, look natural and talk how you want. And I like pointing a bright light at the ceiling. So anyways, people that are just coming in, y'all are probably wondering what the heck's the future of your channel. Well, I'm not going anywhere. YouTube is just raising the bar of what they're going to allow people to monetize their videos. So now they're requiring 1,000 subscribers. Final Cut Pro is a Mac only program. Now I highly suggest Adobe Premiere Pro. Am I lying? Hold on. Is Final Cut for Windows too? Let me Google that. I think I'm like 90% sure Final Cut is for Mac, but I'm Googling now. Cause that might be outdated. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's for Mac. Final Cut Pro is for Mac. Final verdict. Is that your final answer? Yes, I don't need to use a lifeline. It is for Mac. Adobe Premiere Pro is what I'd recommend if you use a Windows computer. Adobe Premiere Pro is my second choice, and not because it's not as powerful. I'm just used to editing on Final Cut Pro. Prior to doing what I do now, I was a video editor and graphic designer, and I just coincidentally worked in Final Cut Pro. I've literally exported over maybe 500 or 1,000. I want to say about 1,000, maybe over 1,000 videos using Final Cut Pro, and I use Final Cut Pro 7, which is outdated. They're on Final Cut Pro 10. Now, I didn't skip Final Cut Pro 8, 9, and 10. I mean, I didn't skip Final Cut Pro 8 and 9. It was like one of those deals. It went from 7 to 10, so I'm like behind one version. But they've updated 10 a lot to where it's like a lot of. But anyways, um, I use 7 just because I know it inside and out. 10 is probably better. Adobe Premiere Pro is probably better. But at this point in time, I just edit like a maniac on Final Cut Pro 7. I have um wait, are so expensive. I got my MacBook Pro on Craigslist, which funny story to that. So the dude wanted $800 for my MacBook that I had, and I had asked him if he would take 700, and he said okay. And so we met at a Starbucks. Okay, what I'm about to say right now is gonna sound super like, I don't know if I should say it because it's gonna make me sound like a complete cheapo, which I kind of am, but I feel like it makes me sound like a really horrible person. But what I did was I told him I only had 675, even though I told him prior to meeting up that I could do 700. And then I was like, I only have 675, even though I had the 700, because I wanted to see if he would just do the deal $25 less. I'd be $25 richer. And he was so sad. He was like, let me go talk to my girlfriend in the car. Like, do I really like? He was already going low on this MacBook, and I wanted to get it in a $600 range, and I feel so bad for that. I'm totally not bragging. I am confessing my sins to you all, that I am a horrible, horrible person. This was like 5, 6 years ago. I got it in 2012. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. I have to do the counting thing on my fingers. That's why I don't teach math. But anyways. So yeah, I would say if you want a MacBook Pro, and yeah, this is yeah, look, check this bad boy out. I love my MacBook Pro. It's a 2010. I mean, you would think that if you saw this at Best Buy, I mean, maybe you would think it looks old because I think now they're like space gray or whatever, but I mean, the keyboard lights still work. It has a little like dent here, but that's because of me. It has a dent here because of me, but I mean, it works amazing. It goes like dedonkulously fast, and I love my MacBook. And I got it for 675. So I would say try to get like, you could probably get like a 2013 or a 2014 on Craigslist for a really good price. I mean, Best Buy is nice, but you're paying because it's brand new. Which if you have the money for it, great. But you're basically buying a small car when you go buy a MacBook Pro. There are like ridiculously, ridiculously expensive. But yeah, I use Final Cut Pro 7. It's not the best option. I just edit like a maniac on Final Cut Pro 7. Like I know every single shortcut. I can edit a video faster than like I bet anyone that I know on Final Cut Pro 7. I know every shortcut. I know how to just get things done quickly. I tried editing my Thor video, not Ragnarok, but Thor 1 video, review video in Final Cut Pro 10, and there's just shortcuts that are different, and it's probably a better overall program that I want to learn eventually, but um I just I just don't like, my logic is, why am I going to edit on that right now when I can edit faster on this? When I have a season of time, maybe summer, where I have just a plethora of time to just do random things and I need to keep myself busy so I don't get into trouble. That's probably a good time to go learn Final Cut Pro 10 because it's probably overall better. But like I said, I've edited and exported over probably 1,000 videos using Final Cut Pro 7, and so I'm gonna stick to using that. I don't care if it's old and outdated, it works. This is Final Cut Pro 7, and this is Final Cut Pro 10 right next to it. I use 7. It's really good. I like it a lot. And so great question. So 7, like, you can That's my answer. uh, I think they're very much the same. They just do the same things differently. Like, it's not like you can't cut a video in one, you can cut a video in the other. They're not like differences on what you can or can't do. It's just the way you do them is different. So it's kind of like having two remotes. I'm just used to one remote and I know where all the buttons are versus having another remote and having to figure out where a button's at. The buttons are in different places, the shortcuts are different, the way you do things might be slightly different. Um One thing I do like about Final Cut Pro 10, the one thing that makes me eventually want to switch over is in Final Cut Pro 10, there is no rendering. In Final Cut, which I don't know if you know what rendering is, I don't know if that's in iMovie, I saw that that's what you use. But in Final Cut Pro 7, whenever I add a color correction, which I do that to all my videos, because that's why I don't go live, because I'm like, ew, look at that face. No, I'm just kidding. Well, kind of, not really. But I like that I can go edit my not my face, but the whole colors, like the background of my videos is usually blue. I can saturate the blues more. Reds, I can saturate those more if I really want my video to pop. Well, anyways, when I do a color correction on Final Cut Pro 7, I have to wait like 3 hours for that to render color correction. On Final Cut Pro 10, and I'm not sure on iMovie or not, but on Final Cut Pro 10, you can add color correction and it does what's called background rendering, where you can do other things while it's rendering. Final Cut Pro 7, if I add a color correction, if I want it to render, I can't be editing my video. It just has to sit there. Um, Hey, what's up, Chris Sakura? Yes, I will. Yeah, I know it's a horrible situation to be in with the 1,000 subscriber limit. I will go gladly check out your channel. This is a crazy situation that we're in, as YouTube creators who put in hours of hard work. I completely understand the situation. I'm sorry, I'm like a squirrel. What was I talking about before? Oh, Final Cut Pro and Premiere. Sorry, I like lose track of what I'm talking about, and then I forget to go back to the other topic. Um, I'm kind of cray cray. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. What's the difference between Final Cut Pro 7 and Adobe Premiere Pro? Yeah, for sure thing, Chris. Thank you for tuning into my live stream. I usually don't do these live streams. There's that slight insecurity of like, what if nobody talks? What if I'm like, hey guys, and y'all are all like, wait, I can't do it. Hold on. Y'all are all like, and I'm like, hey, and y'all, I don't know. Anyways, maybe that was funny, maybe that wasn't. But this is cool going this is fun going live. I like it cuz I get to interact with you, ladies and gentlemen. So I will definitely maybe try to do this more often. It's pretty fun. But for those of y'all just tuning into the live stream, YouTube is now requiring 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time in order to have your videos monetized. That means make some moolah, some money, you know? And in a month, if we do not have that, they are going to stop monetization. That's what I was going to tell you earlier, Joe. You have one video with 11,000 views and they're not counting it because it's copyright. That sucks because it should be protected under fair use. So fair use, and I disputed claims, and always with Universal Pictures, they're the biggest pain in the butt, because they protect their stuff like super high up there. But if you're making a video and you're not like, if I download a song, let's say I download call me maybe, right? So call me maybe. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. So here's my number. So call me maybe. All right. That's the one time you'll get to see me do karaoke. Never ever again. But if I download that song and then I upload it to YouTube and I don't do anything to it, that is copyright. That is plagiarizing. If I'm trying to monetize that song because I didn't write that song. However, if I take Call Me Maybe, I keep wanting to say Call Me By Your Name because that's a movie that came out. Hello, Yogi 20K10. What's up, Yogi Bear? Sorry, I wasn't trying to be insulting. But if I take Call Me By Your Name, Call Me Maybe, if I take Call Me Maybe and put it in the background of a video that has nothing to do with that song, then that's not necessarily copyright. That's protected under fair use because you are creating a video that is intended for a different purpose than what the original content was for. I run into this problem with using trailer footage, and I've learned kind of a secret. I have to try to use less than 10 minutes of trailer footage. I mean, 10 minutes. Pff, you're like, what the hell do you mean? Trailer footage, trailers are like 2 minutes. I try to use less than 10 to 15 seconds of trailer footage at one time because YouTube has like auto detect. They will flag my videos when they see that I'm using large portions of trailer footage because they think I just re-uploaded the trailer. But regardless, I should be able to use 20, 25 seconds of trailer footage because it's protected under fair use. I'm not even using the audio of my trailer footage. I am literally like giving people a review of the movie, and I'm using trailer footage to communicate. I'm using the trailer footage just to communicate that like certain ideas that I have better. So I'm using it in a different way than what the trailer was used for. Trailer, you know, you watch a trailer of a movie, it's used to show people what the movie's about. My reviews aren't for that. I'm not here to rehash the whole plot. I'm not here to tell you if the movie was good or if it was bad. It like stunk, right? So I use trailer footage if I'm talking about a certain character doing something and they do it in the trailer. I use it to exemplify my point, not to do the same thing. So, anyways, the question is, are the requirements even needed once you have reached them and are approved? What do you mean, are the requirements even needed once you have reached them? Yogi Bear, I don't understand the question. Once you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time, that's what YouTube is requiring now. Those of y'all that just tuned in, YouTube is requiring 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Yes, Yogi. So to answer your question, once you have that, then your videos will be monetized. I think it's a bit unfair though because here's the deal. Their previous limit, YouTube's previous limit was 10,000 lifetime views. Now they've upped the standard. Who's to say, like in 6 months, I finally reached this 1,000 limit, and then they say, actually, just kidding. Now y'all are gonna need 5,000 subscribers, and then I'm like, I just reached 1,000. Like I'm gonna be ultra mad because I just spent a long time reaching that goal. And you know what? I feel bad for small channels that just got started because let's say someone was at 9,900 views this morning and they finally hit 10,000 views. Prior to today's announcement, you needed 10,000 views. And there's probably some channels today that just got their 10,000th view and thought that their videos were going to get monetized. But as of today, YouTube has announced that on February 20th, they're giving us a 30-day notice. You will no longer be able to get money if your videos are under 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. It is insane to the membrane. And I think it sucks for us, but it super sucks, if that's even like a way to put it. It super sucks for channels that just hit that milestone today because they probably were looking forward for the past week. I'm so close to 10,000 views, and yeah, it's crazy. I have not seen that trailer, Joe the Show. I need to go check it out. I've heard about it already. 240K in minutes. Yeah, it's a lot of minutes. I'm at 100 and how much was it? Oh, I'm gonna go show you all my analytics page because I can't remember. I think it was 118,000. Um, Let me go. Thank y'all so much for continuing to stay watching. It feels good knowing that people are still watching this live video. I cannot believe I've been live for 75 minutes. This is way more fun than I thought it would be. Like, I hardly ever go live, but the fact that people are tuning in and like not like falling asleep, I'm like, hey, I'm kind of somewhat entertaining, or y'all are just really bored and have nothing else to do, or both. But thank y'all so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I like to express myself. I like to hear your opinions. I like to have a conversation. This definitely opens the room for that as opposed to just like a video where I'm like, thanks for tuning into EskimoTV. Now let me tell you about this movie. Goodbye. Those of y'all that like this live stream stuff, y'all need to comment on my videos. Um, I always reply to comments. I like to have that open-end conversation. Okay, so YouTube analytics. This is my YouTube channel over the past month. It'll flip the camera. So those of y'all that want to see what creators see under the hood if you're not a YouTube creator, it will show me the last 28 days, which is from December 19th to today. And you'll see that it gives me a very detailed chart. I have a chart of watch time. This is my Call Me By Your Name review. I can tell automatically because that got a ton of views, like almost 2,000. And then this just went downhill. So I'm trying to post something soon that'll get more viewers. So what YouTube wants to see now, where it says watch time, I'm at 13,000 over the past month. They want to see 4,000 hours. And let's go ahead and do math real quick. Oh, hey, look, there's Chris Sakura's pop up. I'm going to pull up my calculator if my computer will load it. Right, Joe the Show, I was like, hey, my computer goes fast. Now it can't even open this program. It's because I'm a maniac and haven't closed things. I have like Photoshop open and Final Cut open and After Effects open. That's how I do my animations. Yeah, I've made four. I don't want to reveal the number. I revealed it earlier in the video, but I kind of regret it. I feel like I don't know, bared my soul. Hey, just at it. It's not a competition game. It's just like, it's just, I mean, you just put yourself out there and hope for the best. At the end of the day, as long as you had fun doing it, that's what counts. That's, I think, what YouTube should be about. I think everyone should pursue a main career goal. And if YouTube happens to work, it's kind of like acting and singing and dancing. Like, yes, those are good dreams, and I don't think people should get now I'm gonna put my phone down so I can preach real quick. So those are good dreams, but or like YouTube creator, like being a YouTuber, singing, acting, dancing. But I think people need to have like a plan, like if that doesn't work, because those are one of those careers that you have to be damn good if you want to like make money in that career, because there are 1,000 people that want to be doing that, and you have to find a way to make yourself stand out. And I'm not saying that you can't by any means, but I'm saying that if you don't, because there's a lot of people that just don't do it, I think having a extra plan is always a smart idea. So anyways, I don't know why I did that. I like to talk too much. Okay, so YouTube is requiring 4,000 hours. Oh my gosh, my computer's going all cray-cray. So if we multiply that by 60 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, that means we need 240,000 minutes, which equals like a lot. And if I go here to how much people have viewed me over the past 365 days, which is what they're requiring, that you meet this number within the past year. My watch time is 110,000 minutes. So, I mean, if you want to compare, I am only half of the amount required in order to get my videos monetized again. So meaning I have to do what I did since March 31st of 2017 by February 28th if I want my videos monetized. Yes, it's 167 days of just consistent watch time. It is crazy. My average view duration is 2 minutes and 31 minutes. That means y'all guys get bored after 2 minutes and 31 seconds. So I'm going to try to make my future videos like 3 minutes. That's hard for me. My videos average 5 to 7 minutes, but this says that you guys pay attention. Oh yeah, I'm kind of crazy. I have my computer announce the time every 30 minutes because I will spend way more time on Facebook and YouTube than I want to if I don't have it do that. Like, I will be on here all day long. It is cray-cray. But if we look here, I've made... Okay, there y'all go. Y'all have the number. For those of y'all that still tuned in, y'all get rewarded. I've made $45 off YouTube. Here's the bad part, though. YouTube won't even pay me that $45 until I've reached $100. And with them not, like, allowing my videos to get monetized in February, am I ever going to see that $45? Or is it just going to sit there until I can get to the 1,000 views again? It's a really unfortunate situation because I've worked so hard to get that $45 of money. Literally hours of work. And it's tough. Joe the Show, are you sure you didn't put did you put lifetime, like, or last 365 days? Because it might have been $1 over the past 28 days. But if you did, you also have a lot of, like, you have that one big video that you were saying that unfortunately YouTube hit you for copyright. But anyways, YouTube gives a lot of cool analytics. My top 10 videos, number 1 was Coco. I love that movie. 21,000 minutes people watched it. My Prison Break seasons 1 through 4 and 5 finale got a lot of views. Justice League and Call Me by Your Name are in 4th and 5th place for my most watched videos. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Yogi, for letting me know. So, so Joe the Show, what you would do is, right here, it probably says $1, for the last 28 days. If you look under your channel icon, it says past 28 days. What you need to make sure you set it to is lifetime or 365. That's the same for me because I've only been alive for 10 months on YouTube. So for me, the lifetime amount that I've made from March 30th till today is that $45.12. And Yogi just announced something really interesting, is that YouTube is going to allow us to cash out how much we've made. That actually makes me kind of excited because prior to today, I'm going to scoot back, ladies and gentlemen. My back is killing me. I feel like I'm an old man now. My back is hurting. But anyway, nothing against old men. Yogi just announced that they're going to allow us to pay out how much we've made so far, which I think is a really good thing. Hey, that's cool. It's better than $1. So you'll be getting $12, Joe the Show, if man, I'm wanting to respond to all your comments. Tomb Stories. make Eskimo TV merch. I actually made the shirt in Illustrator. Just had the Eskimo TV logo. It was gonna be on a sky blue shirt. And I could not find a t-shirt company that to make it the way that I wanted, because I didn't want it to be on like Hill Country Fair, like ugly shirt. I wanted it to be like that thin material that has like a threaded look. And I couldn't find someone that said they could do it right, and then I was busy with moving, so. But anyways, that is something I would consider doing, making a shirt. That'd be so cool. Would y'all buy an Eskimo TV shirt for $10 if I made a bunch? If y'all did, that would be super awesome. I would mail you a shirt with my logo on it. Or maybe I'll just put my giant face. And maybe YouTube will count that towards my watch time. Like, every time someone sees an Eskimo TV shirt and has my face, YouTube has to start counting towards my watch time. Because it's like, yeah, I'll make the picture and it'll look like this. Just kidding, all creepy. Joe the Show, you should create a clothing line. You are always, like, in style. For those of y'all that have not seen Joe the Show's channel, y'all should go check it out. He's always hilarious. A hat would be really cool. If I made a hat with Eskimo TV. I can't pull off hats, though, because, I don't know. I think, like, my hair has to be up, or, I don't know. I think I wore a hat in my Justice League review. I might have. And I think I felt weird about it, but I only wore it because I won a hat at a advanced screening. So that was always fun. But according to Yogi Bear, or Yogi, Google is going to let us pay out. We get paid through Google. We don't get paid through YouTube. YouTube reports to Google AdSense how many people clicked on a video, clicked on an ad, or watched an ad. I guess it's communicated through YouTube's AdSense program on our YouTube videos. They get that information, and historically, they have not allowed us to cash out how much we've made. I've made $45, as it says here, but I have not been able to cash this out until I get to the minimum requirement of $100. Well, Yogi Bear just announced that, and I kind of want to go look for that article. Mad Attack, the one game I want to review, because it's my favorite game and I'm such a nerd, is Clash Royale. And guys, I am like a squirrel. Like, y'all are getting me all off topic. I'm talking about one thing, and then someone leaves a comment, and I'm like, person loves me, need to respond to them, and then I forget what I was talking about before. But anyways, Yogi, can you post the link to that channel, to that blog? Because I actually want to take a look at it at some point later on. Like, copy and paste the link. I was going to go look for it right now, but I'll just go read it later. But what Yogi is saying, and let me read that quote you just posted. Any channels, quote, any of the channels who no longer meet this threshold will be paid what they've already earned based on our AdSense policies. So that means I'll be getting my $45. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Yogi. I'll look for it later on Google. I'll be getting paid that's kind of exciting, even though I wanted to get paid out at 100, because it would have felt like, wow, I made $100, like 3 digits from YouTube. I'm going to make 45 is still a good amount. I'm not complaining. But I would have wanted to get paid out at 100. And I would have wanted to see my videos continue to get monetized. I mean, it is not easy to get to what I have so far. 585 subscribers. And I have over 100,000 minutes in watch time. That's a lot. I'm actually kind of curious. That's 1,800 hours. I did the math earlier. 1,800 hours people have looked at this face. That's creepy. Or scary, I should say. I can't believe people are willing to look at my face this long. Or who wouldn't want to look at this face this long? Just kidding. What does it say here? Google also states in that blog, after thoughtful consideration, we believe these are necessary compromises That is very true. I think people would be uber mad. Like, let's say someone was at $98 on Google AdSense on February 20th. I'd be pissed. I would be so mad if I was at $98 and then I couldn't get that extra dollar because YouTube prevented me from getting my videos monetized. I would be so mad. So, um, Google definitely made the right call to pay out, to cash you outside. How about that? To cash out for however much money we've made so far. I would have been really upset if that wasn't the case. People that are just tuning into my live stream, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I'm talking about the future of my whoa, Joe the Show. That's actually a lot. That's more than me. That's awesome. 155,000. Um, it's because you're so entertaining. You're a true entertainer. But what was I saying? I did the squirrel thing again. Oh, people tuning in. Yes, I just saw some viewer count go up. I am posting about how YouTube is now requiring creators like myself to now have 1,000 subscribers. I currently have 585, meaning I would need a little bit over 400 more subscribers, which is almost double of how much I've made in the past 10 months. I would need to get the 400 within the next single month if I would want my videos to continue to be monetized. And YouTube is also requiring not only that I have the 1,000 subscribers, but that I have 4,000 hours of watch time, which, if you're not math people, that equates to, did I close the calculator app? No, I didn't. It's right here. That equals 240,000 minutes. How many minutes do I have so far since the lifetime of my channel, since March 30th, 2017? I have 110,000. So I need to get over double of how long people have watched me and double the subscribers within the next month. Or I'm no longer going to get paid anything for making my videos, which is unfortunate because a lot of hard work goes into these videos. Hours, first of all, at least like an hour and a half to 2 hours to go watch a movie. The time it takes, which I'm so grateful that I don't have to pay for movies, but it takes time to sit down and watch a film. And then after, I have to spend an hour, and I don't want to say have to, that sounds negative, but to make a video, I spend an hour about getting all my thoughts on a movie out. And then I have to set up my camera, set up my light, or turn the lights on, and turn the lights on. That sounds like I'm so extra. Like, dude, turn the dang lights on. But I need to get the framing right. I need to make sure that my face is in the correct spot. I need to make sure everything's in focus. Then I have to go edit everything. It's a lot of work, and I take pride in the quality of my videos that I've produced. I hope that I'm eligible with the new policy. Let's see. Joe the Show says I want to do sponsorships with best friends, but I don't know how to do all that. So I don't know exactly what you mean by sponsorships. Like, you want to do a collaboration video with your friends, or do you want your friends to be able to support you financially? Because there's like Patreon, where people can donate to you, or not donate. That sounds like your Goodwill. Like, donate to, please donate to the Jason Escamilla Make-A-Wish Foundation. No, like, they can support you. That's a better word. Through Patreon. Welcome, people that are viewing. I cannot believe I've been live for 93 minutes. This is so much fun. It feels like I've been live for 20, 30 minutes. I definitely need to do this more often when I get the chance to. But welcome, people that are just tuning into my live stream. I am talking about the future of this channel. YouTube is now requiring creators like myself to have over 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, which I don't have. I have about half of that so far. What are my plans for the future of this channel? I plan to keep on trucking. I do not plan to stop making videos. I love what I get to do. I don't do it for the money. The money is a nice incentive, but I'm not doing what I do to get paid. I do what I do because I love film. I love expressing myself. I like talking, if you weren't able to tell. Um, and I like to help people. So I feel like I get to watch movies, I get to talk about them, and I get to help you decide if you should go spend your money to watch a movie. Is this movie worth watching or not? And then you can go decide if it's worth it. Um, I like talk about an app and they pay me to talk to. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, usually, Joe. So question about sponsorships. So usually apps, for example, Audible's a big one. Audible.com, I know. Matt Attack, I'll get to your question in a minute. Let me answer sponsorship questions. So how do you make it to where you can get videos to where people will pay you to sponsor their app or their program? Um, Basically, you have to have a lot of people that watch your face. You can tell, like an app developer, hey, I have on average within a month, um, you know, 3,000 people that watch me. Like, for example, for me, if I go to this month, actually, I'll do the past 28 days. Um, I could go tell, Amazon. Let's say I'm trying to get Amazon to give me a sponsorship. I could tell Amazon, hey, Amazon, currently, people watch me for about 13,000 minutes every month. This is my last analytics for the month of December 19th through this month of January. Or I could do views. I have about 5,835 views per month. Amazon probably won't sponsor you because there's people that get millions of views. Now, you can go probably ask Hill Country Fair app that's just getting started, and they might be willing to compensate you a little bit for you advertising them. For example, Hulu used to get advertised by Chris Stuckman. And if you have not heard of Chris Stuckman, he does what I do, but he has like 1 million subscribers. I love Chris Stuckman. I look up to that guy. He is awesome and amazing. But watch my review videos instead because, I'm me. But just kidding. You should go check out Chris's channel. He does really good stuff. But I remember a few years back, he used to advertise Hulu. And now it's like, why would Hulu need a YouTuber to advertise them? But when they were just starting, they probably got YouTubers to advertise them. And so you kind of need to look around and reach out to contact people if you want to sponsor an app. And then you kind of need to know like how much you would want to charge. Like you need to be able to say, hey, would you be willing to give me $100 if I advertise you for the next month on every video I do? And you can expect to see, based on my past stats, you can print out a stats chart to show this person you're interested in sponsoring. You can expect to see about this many people see your ad. And so I know Audible does that, but for a lot of bigger YouTubers. And so that is tough to figure out who is willing to do that. But I hope that answers your question. Mad Attack, next reviews that are coming up. I'm so frustrated. So today, not frustrated, but today I was supposed to see The Maze Runner, the third film, which I'm not a big fan of the first two, but I was excited to see it because I'm one of those OCD people. Like when I finish a trilogy, like I get this tingly feeling down my spine, like, woohoo, I finished something and it is complete. So today I was going to finish the Maze Runner trilogy. It does not come out till next Friday, but I had a early press screening. But because where I live, it is freezing cold outside. They canceled the press screening to tomorrow. So I'm still glad I get to see it tomorrow. But I was gonna go watch Den of Thieves tomorrow, and so now it messes up. Now I'm only going to be able to review one film this week. I was going to review Den of Thieves on Friday, and then when the embargo lifts for Maze Runner, which is probably going to be next week, I was going to post Maze Runner. But now I'm just going to be posting Maze Runner next week, and I may or may not go watch Den of Thieves this weekend. But anyways, to answer your question, Den of Thieves, Maze Runner, I do anticipate coming soon. I have a calendar. Y'all want to see my calendar of movies? I'm so OCD. I'm the most schedule person. Like, write everything down. Like, extra people. I could go watch Happy End on Thursday, but that looked boring. It's a foreign film, and it has not got good reviews. I don't think I want to sit through this. But tomorrow, I'm going to go watch... I already posted my review for Den of Thieves for 12 Strong. I went to 12 Strong last Thursday. Y'all should check out my month of December. December was crazy. Look at this. Movies every day. Downsizing, Call Me By Your Name, Hostiles, Wonder Wheel, Jumanji, 911. Like, every week I had a movie. Every week I always watch a movie, but I had like 4 movies a week that month. On the 29th, I'm watching Bilal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's some animated film. Tomorrow I'm watching so Maze Runner is here. I'm watching Maze Runner tomorrow since it got canceled, and I may or may not watch Den of Thieves. Little conundrum. So Den of Thieves is scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. and then Maze Runner is scheduled at 7 p.m. Well, that's awesome. I could go back to back, but unfortunately, Den of Thieves is a 2-hour and 20-minute film, meaning it would not be over till 7:20. Maze Runner starts at 7. I hope that the people that are screening the film, because it's the same people, realize that there's critics that want to go see both films, and I hope that they move the Maze Runner screening. I might actually email her tomorrow if she'd be willing to do it. Move the Maze Runner screening 30 minutes later to 7:30, because then I could go watch Den of Thieves and Maze Runner. And if they do that, then I'll be bringing you both reviews as soon as possible, as soon as the embargo lifts. For those of y'all that don't know what an embargo is, basically the studio that makes the movie tells critics when they can post their review. For example, Star Wars came out Thursday, December 15th, and the studio, which is Disney, said that critics could not post their review until Tuesday at 11 a.m. Now, what happens if you break an embargo? Well, if your studio that you're sponsored by finds out, they can decide to no longer invite you to press screenings. If they don't find out, then hey, you got lucky. I mean, awesome. But you would never want to take that chance. You usually want to abide. I've always abided by the embargo if I'm aware that there is an embargo. So, question is, how do I watch the movies that I watch? I have not paid for a single film that I've watched in the past 4 months, other than my 3rd viewing of Coco, because I went to go see it with my family. I was willing to pay for Coco after I had seen it for free 2 times. I went to 2 screenings for Coco because I loved it that much. How do I see my movies for free? There's a website called advancedscreenings.com, and if you live in a major city, you can get free passes to movies, and you can usually watch them a week in advance or 3 or 4 days in advance before the movie comes out, and I get to see them for free. That is my favorite 4-letter word, free. 4-letter word that starts with an F. It's not a word you might think it is. It is free. That's my favorite word. I love being able to watch these movies for free. It gives me a nice way to talk about movies at an affordable price. Yes, it is awesome. I love doing it. Advancedscreenings.com. Awesome website. I need a drink of water. I am so out of breath. I feel like I'm mentally exhausted, but this is so much fun. I don't want to stop. I'm like having so much fun. Like, I'm going to go to bed in a better... Today was a bad day, guys. You want to know what happened today? I was thinking like 3 bad things happened today. I'm gonna go on a complaint fest. This is my YouTube channel. Like I'm sorry. I hate to be like negative Nancy. I am usually upbeat positivity, but we're on 103 minutes. So if you're that invested into this video, 103 minutes into my live stream, well, you gonna get the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm about to like like tell you like some bad stuff that happened to me today. So my car door, the whole car actually, is completely frozen. Like it hailed here and my whole car is frozen. Like I cannot open the door. So I was pretty much stuck here is what I felt like. I could not leave if I wanted to. I wanted to go to the gym today to, do some curls and do some, chest days, what it was supposed to be. But that didn't happen. So, all right, whatever, the sun will come out. Hopefully, the sun will come out tomorrow. And hopefully, like, dry my car out. Um, but that was like the first, like, ugh, kind of bad thing. Second bad thing is I have been looking for a house for 3 or 4 months now. And this past weekend, I finally found a house that I really, really, really liked. I usually don't find one that I like at the price that I want it at. And I went to go look at the house yesterday, and I was prepared to put down an offer and get this house. It had only been on the market for 5 days. So this just popped up. I was one of the first people to see it. I went to go view it, and someone else put an offer before me. And I called my bank and they said they could get me a pre-approval letter by Thursday, but the sellers did not want to wait 2 darn days. They wanted to get things moving now. And I'm like, seriously, I would have been able to up the other person's offer. I would have offered a little bit more than the asking price, but they didn't want to wait. So, like, second bad thing. Then I'm like, all right, let's see how my YouTube channel's doing. Like, no more monetization. This has just been like one bad hit after the other. My car, the house, no monetization, no longer on my YouTube videos starting on February 20th, unless I can get to 1,000 subscribers, which anything can happen. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just being realistic. I have that goal. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I have that goal that I will hit 1,000 subscribers by this summer. But until then, I will not get paid. So it has been an unfortunate series of events, to say the least. But yeah, so this week you can expect to see a video for the Maze Runner, which I'm watching tomorrow because today it got canceled. And if they move Den of Thieves Den of Thieves is at 5 p.m. That got removed. That got scheduled to 5 p.m. If they move Maze Runner to 7:30, then I might be able to do Den of Thieves at a review too. I might even go to Den of Thieves and then walk out the last 25 minutes to go to Maze Runner. I mean, why not? I have an invite. I could at least watch 80% of the movie. I don't know. I'll ask my friend if he thinks that's appropriate or not. Then there's stuff going on next week, I'm pretty sure. Let me go look at advanced screenings. I get press screenings because I have a YouTube channel where I talk about movies. So I get special invites to some studios, but then there's other studios where I have to wait in an ugly line for. Yeah, guys, there's nothing for next week. The next thing is Bai Lao, which I have a press screening invite for. That's not next week, but the week after. But I bet you anything that at the last minute, there's going to be something that comes up for next week. So I'll keep you posted, but definitely Maze Runner, Thieves. Maybe I'll go watch Forever My Girl. I'm not typically into romance movies, and it hasn't been getting the best reviews. But maybe I'll go. That way I can tell you my opinion on it. So, but for sure, I want to do Maze Runner and Den of Thieves if they move Maze Runner to 7:30. Hopefully. Pray, Jesus, Jesus, if you can hear me, please move Maze Runner to 7:30 so I can go watch Den of Thieves so I can let the people know if it's good or not. Amen. All right. So, I am out of things to talk about. Oh. Oh, another thing I could post this week, I would just need to write the script for it or like look up stuff that I haven't taken the time to do, is my most anticipated films of 2018. The movies I'm most excited for I'm most excited for that are coming out this year. I can tell you right off the bat, Wreck-It Ralph 2 is on there. I loved Wreck-It Ralph 1. Um, Black Panther, Wrinkle in Time, and I feel the Han Solo movies on there, which is kind of odd that I'd be super excited for that because I mean I like Star Wars, but I'm not like use the Force. I'm not super like gun ho on Star Wars as you might think I might be. I like it; it's entertaining, but there's those people out there that are like related to Luke Skywalker. I'm not. I think it's awesome, but like my best friend, she likes Kylo Ren. That's her husband, apparently. But anyways, I mean, for whatever reason, I'm excited for the Han Solo movie.
It's 12:30.
Whoa, it's 12:30. My laptop does the announce time thing. I'm excited for Han Solo. What else is coming out? I feel like I'm missing obvious stuff. Black Panther, I said that. Let me see. 2018 movies. I'm using Google. I'm being a cheater. Oh, Deadpool 2. I'm looking so excited. Oh, Incredibles 2. How did I miss that? That's probably like in my top 5. Ready Player One looks really good. Avengers. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh. I'm so Avengers, Black Panther, Solo, Deadpool 2, Ready Player One, Wrinkle in Time, Incredibles 2. Aquaman, Jason Momoa was freaking killer in Justice League. Red Sparrow looks pretty good. Venom's coming out this week. This year. This week. Venom is a boss. I like Venom. Ant-Man. I like the original Ant-Man. Anyways, those are some things that I'm excited for that are coming this year. What are you most excited for this year? Any movies? Venom's going to be October 5th. That's pretty cool. It's Tom Hardy and Michelle Williams. I'm not looking forward to 50 Shades movie. It just seems like, thank God it's the third and final one. Peter Rabbit looks like trash. I'm going to have to go see that in 2 weeks, and I'll tell you how bad it is. Or maybe how pleasantly surprised I am. Who's still watching? Who is still in who's still watching my YouTube channel? Oh, I'm getting pretty tired. I may end this pretty soon. Hello, someone just popped in my YouTube channel. How's it going? I'm talking about how YouTube now requires people to have 1,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel, and 4,000 hours of watch time. And that is going to affect me because I will no longer be getting paid to make YouTube videos because I do not meet that threshold. I have about half of what it is that they are currently wanting. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. I am going to continue to record videos about movies that I watch. I love to talk and I love movies. And so I'm going to continue to do just that. So I hope that y'all stay tuned. All the earth come alive, get your eyes to the morning. Whoa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, I am probably going to end this live video pretty soon. I'm getting pretty tired. It's past midnight, 12:30 p.m., January 17th now. But it was a pleasure talking with y'all about the future of this channel, and that I'm just going to continue to do what I've been doing. Nothing's changing. Y'all won't see any differences other than knowing that I'm not getting paid until we reach that threshold. And when I do, I am going to be happy to announce that. Share this channel if you'd like to help me reach this goal that I've been talking about. Please share this channel, tell other people to subscribe, and I would love to subscribe to other people's channels that make, just really good content that I want to go back and watch what they're making. If they put a lot of hard work into it, I want to see the stuff that they are producing. So tune in to my channel, and I'll definitely be giving you updates on how I'm doing progress-wise towards this goal. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours is what YouTube wants, and I'm halfway of that requirement, and nothing's going to change. I'm going to keep trucking along and keep doing what it is that I've been doing, making high quality content videos for people who want to know, is this movie worth watching or not? And so, yep. Hello. Someone just tuned in to the live video on EskimoTV. How's it going? I was debating about ending this video soon or right now. I'm not sure. Whoa. I'm looking at Oscars right now. Oscars 2017. It's intriguing. Hello, people watching. How are y'all doing? I was about to end my live video because my original audience, I think, had to go to sleep or something. But now there's 2 people watching. Hello, Music Man. I am sad about it. I think that it's a little bit unfair because YouTube had an established threshold that people had to reach. It was 10,000 lifetime views. And there's probably someone out there that was at, view 9,999, and they were looking so much to this day where they hit their 10,000 lifetime view. And now YouTube says, "No, just kidding, yo. We're raising that, bar to 10,000. To 4,000 lifetime hours and and 1,000 subscribers." It's like, whoa, that is way higher. They did not even do an incremental increase. It could have been like 20,000 lifetime views or 50,000 lifetime views, but 4,000 hours, that is equivalent to 167 days of continuous watch time. My channel has about half of that amount, and I've been on oh yeah, in 12 months, you're right. So someone could get dequalified if they don't continue to produce good quality videos. It's pretty crazy. I wonder if they could be dequalified. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. Maybe after you've reached that threshold, at that point, all videos will be monetized for the rest of forever. Maybe you need that amount. Yeah, it sucks, Music Man. People are sad over this. My thing is, I'm sad, but at the end of the day, this is YouTube's website. They can do what they want. They don't have to offer money at all, so I'm going to be respectful towards them. But at the same time, it does suck. I get where people are coming from because I've worked so hard on this channel, and I don't even make that much money, but now to know it's nothing is coming to my channel, it really does stink. So, I'm just gonna adjust the camera here. So, I am pretty upset. Yeah, 4 cents. Yeah, that sucks. I've made $45, which I think Google has said that they've agreed to pay out, but they're not gonna do that until I'm so silly. I was like, "Where's my phone?" I'm doing my live video through my phone. Um, yeah, it does stink. I'm gonna respect YouTube's decision. It's their website. They can do whatever they want. But like was saying earlier, it sucks because they did have this established criteria. And yeah, they're giving us a 30 days notice, but can anyone meet that criteria within 30 days? It discourages new YouTube creators from making content because now they have this almost, as a new YouTuber, it's like 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot. I've been on YouTube for 10 months and I have half of what they're wanting. So, if history repeats itself, I'll have what they're wanting in 20 months, which is over a year and a half of doing free videos, which, I mean, I haven't even made enough to cash out yet. You need to make $100 in order to cash out, but it feels good knowing, oh, this month I made $5 or this month I made $10. It feels like I'm making incremental increases where my first, my first year, if I'm a brand new YouTuber, isn't gonna work. Oh my gosh, Sonny, that's horrible. You have 2,000 subs. That makes me worried. I have 500 subs, but only 1,800 hours. So even if I had 1,000, my hour count isn't where it needs to be. It's horrible. I know it does suck, Music Man. I think it's horrible too. At the end of the day, I mean, I wasn't doing this for the money. I have a full time job. Luckily, thank God. But it does suck because I mean, as a creator, there's times where you don't want to make a video. There's times where you're not feeling it. But you have a commitment, either like you have a weekly schedule or you don't want people to feel like you're not posting. So you go and post, even though you're not in the perfect mood for it. And having that monetization, I think, really pushed a lot of people to subscribe. Thank you, Coconut. I saw you just subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Please watch my content because it does not matter how many subscribers that we get. YouTube is now requiring 4,000 hours. This sub for sub thing that goes on oftentimes, it doesn't matter anymore if you do sub for sub. Um, YouTube wants to know that you're making quality content that people are watching a lot of. They're watching the whole thing. Um, it might, and if it does, maybe I'll have to go live stream more because I've already done 122 minutes, which is kind of insane. I did not expect me to be on live video for over 2 hours. Um, Thank you so much, Sonny. I'll go check out your stuff as soon as my live video is over. There's a lot of people that have really been encouraging over this past 2 hours that I've been on live. But it really is encouraging because, yeah, I mean, this is a big hit to a lot of YouTube creators. I mean, people just looked forward to I mean, people just felt like, this is cool that I get to do something I love for even just a little bit of money, $1 a week. For some people, it was like, wow, I mean, I got paid for this. It's like YouTube, you have the money, why are you going to take that away? Um, and I can see, people that, like I said earlier, there was an established threshold of 10,000 viewers. I mean, 10,000 lifetime views. People that just met that today, I bet they're pissed as ever getting the email that we all got because they just got the feeling of, wow, finally reached this goal. And then YouTube's like, nope, just kidding. Now you have to reach this goal. And it's like, what? That is crazy. Yes, I agree with you, Coconut. Maybe they want to, get it to where people are going live just more often. Who knows? We'll have to. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go check out the analytics for this video once it's over. But this is fun, honestly. This is good that YouTube gave us, or not YouTube, but YouTube doing this gave me the idea to want to go live and talk to people. I almost want to go on my Instagram right now and say I'm live. Go ask me questions, because I don't do this typically. By the way, those of y'all that are on my video, Coconut, Sunny, Music Man, how did y'all stumble upon my video? Did y'all just Google search, or YouTube search, or what'd y'all do? Just sheer curiosity how other people that don't typically see me found my video. Those of y'all just tuning in, I'm talking about the future of EskimoTV, where I review emails. Oh, okay, yeah, demonetization, yep, it sucks. YouTube is now requiring 4,000 hours of views and 10,000, 10,000, I'm glad it's not 10,000, ladies and gentlemen, but they were requiring 1,000 subscribers, and it sucks. I'm at half of that. But like I've told all my viewers so far, it's not going to stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm going to keep going and creating content because I really enjoy doing this. It's my hobby, and it's so much fun. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be sitting on my bed playing Clash Royale, fun game. That's my other hobby. I like playing Clash Royale. It's a fun game. Anyone here play Clash Royale? If you haven't, you should go check it out. I'm gonna go get water because I've been talking for a long time, so I'll take y'all with me. But I'm probably not gonna talk because there's people sleeping here. So y'all get to quietly go with me as I get water. Shh, don't make any noise, okay? Here we go. Oh, what was that? Just kidding. Gonna turn the light on here in a minute. Whoa. Hi. I'm gonna go get water. Wait, my cup's in my room. I have to go back to my room. Like the SpongeBob narrator. 3 hours later. The big problem is, what if they keep increasing the minimum requirements? Exactly. I think they need to say, these are the standards, no, and will not change no sooner than 2025. That way anyone starting knows, or forever, right? But that way anyone starting knows, like, for the next 7 years, this is going to be the standard. I think if they set a timeline of how long it is until it's going to stay that way, it cannot change, it'll let people feel, more confident that, they're not just doing stuff for no reason. All right, I'm getting water. Shh, don't want to wake the household up. Oh, shoot. Yes, dang. Yes, sweet pea, I'm so sorry that happened. One moment, I'm getting water, and then I'm going to go back to my room where I can talk and be loud, because I don't want to wake people up. so excited to get this cup of water. One moment, I'm almost done. Okay, I had like, no, not a lot of people looking at me before I went to go get water, and then I went to go get water, and then like my view count went up to like 6 or 7 or 8, something like that, and I was like, whoa, hold on, don't leave. I was getting water and didn't want to be loud. But yeah, for those of y'all that just tuned into my live stream, YouTube has now upped the requirements for creators like myself to make money off YouTube. Prior to today's announcement, the standard was that if you got to 10,000 lifetime views, then you could monetize your videos. Now they say that on February 20th, if you do not have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours within the past year, that they're going to suspend your account from being able to monetize. And I think someone just posted you'll have 30 days to reapply if you end up meeting those standards. And yes, Sweet Pea, username Sweet Pea, that means that within the past year, you have to have 4,000 hours. So this is not even lifetime views. This is the past 12 months that you need to have those 4,000 hours. It is a really high standard. But here's the thing. I think that people that are making money, that are seeing ads on their videos, they're going to have more credibility because it's going to be like, whoa, not only does this dude have a large audience, but he has people that are watching a lot of his video. They're not like, just watching the first 30 seconds and then turning it off. These people are engaged in these videos. I've been posting for 10 months and I only have half of the 4,000 hours. I only have 110,000 minutes, which equals 1,800, about 1,800 hours. So if I want to, thank you so much, Sonic Boom. I'll definitely check out your stuff after. I only have 585 subscribers, which is a little less than half of what, or a little more than half of what YouTube is wanting creators like myself to have. So it puts me in a bit of a little bind because it's like, am I going to continue doing this for free? Sweet Pea, I don't think anything's changing. YouTube, I mean, I don't think they're going to be like, oh, they're mad about it. Well, we'll change it. I mean, YouTube's a $1 million company. So I feel like they've thought about this decision. They didn't make it flippantly. They knew people like you and I were going to be upset about it, and I don't think that it's going to change over like a petition. Like I can't see YouTube releasing a article that's like we've heard you and we're sorry about like our announcement. We're not going to demonetize videos after all. Do you know DeWay? What's up, Alex? Alex Romero is in the house. He's one of the coolest people, one of the coolest cool cats on the planet. What is up, Alex? Dab there. I don't know if you saw it. But yeah, Sweet Pea. I mean, if complaining helped, I would say sure, like why not? But I can't see YouTube really prestigious company being like, okay, we'll change our mind. But yeah, I think what Sonny said is true. He said, let's start putting good, rich content out and get our subs and views up. I think that's the way to do it. I think I've got to 585, over halfway there. I just need to get the subs up. And I feel like if I made half of the required 4,000 hours, I made half of that within the past 10 months, With 1,000 subscribers, I should be able to make the 4,000 hours. And if I don't, well then that sucks. It's the end. I mean, I give up. KMS. Just kidding. Um, if I don't, then I keep on trucking. I'm not a quitter. I can't stop, won't stop. I'm going to keep on making videos for those of y'all just tuning in, despite these changes YouTube is making where creators now have to have 1,000 views, 4,000 hours. I'm not giving up. I love expressing myself. I love creating videos and content. So you can definitely expect nothing drastic to change from this channel. Because at the end of the day, I did this because I have a passion for movies. I have a passion for filmmaking, or filmmaking techniques, and I want to get my thoughts and ideas out there on the latest movies that are out in theaters for you guys. So nothing's changing from this channel, but I want everyone to know that on February 20th, I will no longer be getting paid like I have been the past 10 months or 9 months for doing YouTube videos. And it's a little bit unfortunate because that was a little bit of an extra incentive to create on days where maybe I didn't feel like creating. There's not like every review that I've done is not a video where I was like super excited to do. I mean, there's lots of them, most of them that I am. Most of them I'm really excited to put my video together. But there's times where I'm like, damn, it's been a week since I've done a review video. I'd better, go film something or people were going to think I fell off the planet. When I was moving, I moved houses in the summer. I was flipping out. I was like, people think like my channel just like went MIA. And so I definitely think YouTube is going to lose a lot of creators that they have. I mean, not a whole lot, but I think it's going to discourage a lot of smaller channels. It's going to really tick off people that hit their pre-established goal. And who knows, I could get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 views the day of, and then they say, just kidding, now we are requiring that y'all have 8,000 hours of views, or we require that you have 10,000 subscribers. And it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, YouTube is the one that's giving us this platform. So they make the rules. If we don't like it, we can go make our own website, and then we can explain how, what the standards are. So I'm upset, but I'm going to be respectful towards YouTube. I drink my cold water through a cold straw that's been refrigerated. My name is Chandan Maharaj. Hi, Chandan Maharaj. I have spoken your name in this video as requested. Hope you're doing good, man. So in this video, we're just talking about YouTube's new standard. Here, I'm going to sit down. I'm getting tired. So those of y'all just tuning in, YouTube is now requiring creators to have 1,000 subscribers. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. Those of y'all that have been tuning in for the long haul, I'm repeating myself because I have live viewers coming in every so often. So I have 1,000 subscribers. I want 1,000 subscribers. I have 585 subscribers. YouTube wants me to have 1,000. So my goal is to hit that by summertime. I'm a goal-oriented person, but I'm not unrealistic. I think it's possible to get 1,000 subscribers by February 20th. That's when I'm gonna get suspended off monetization if I don't have 1,000 by February 20th. But I think it's highly unlikely. It's asking a lot. I'd have to work my tail off. I would literally, like, if I wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers, if it was life or death, I would print out some flyers and go door to door like crazy, like people. No, I wouldn't do that. I would go to stores and be like, hi, do you like movies? Subscribe if you want to know about your movies. If this was like life or death situation, I'm not doing that. Don't think I'm like that crazy guy that's like, those people that wake you up at 8 in the morning and are like, hi, you want to know about Jesus? I'm not that person. No offense to people that love Jesus. I love Jesus too. He's a cool dude.